All right. Phylicia Rashad, let me adjust this camera a little bit, who actually goes on record. And by the way, she was the co-host of the Cosby Show. A very brilliant and intelligent and beautiful black woman. And I still might add, still to this day, a beautiful black woman. Very respectful, very honorable, very tactful. Worked with Bill Cosby for 8 years. And she has come out on record to say that Bill Cosby is a very, very brilliant man. She also quoted that the news media basically misquoted her statements. And since then, 3 more other women have come out against this public lynching of Bill Cosby, which she also condemns the news media for actually pouring on and adding more fuel to the fire. Her comments, from what I can ascertain, is that she doesn't believe these people, but she hopes that everybody will get closer, and she's remaining very neutral. She is not, what can I say? She is not picking sides, but at the same time, she's not condemning Bill Cosby. And wouldn't it only stand to reason that if Phylicia Rashad, as beautiful as she is, if any of these things that was going on, these sexual allegations that's been levied against Bill Cosby, if there was any truth to it, would not the co-host of the show would be one to know? As a matter of fact, it's about 2 minutes, 30 seconds here. Let me play this for you. And I want y'all to hear something. They're going to interject some deception right here. All right, so here she is. I think this is how you pronounce it.
Next tonight here, an ABC News exclusive. The scandal following Bill Cosby. In her first TV interview, Phylicia Rashad, his TV wife on the iconic Cosby Show, now breaking her silence on a day when 3 more women stood before the cameras. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis with the interview.
For 8 years, she was the wife of America's iconic TV dad. Phylicia Rashad describes the Bill Cosby she knows.
He's a genius. He is generous. He's kind. He's inclusive.
Tonight, speaking to ABC News exclusively about her co-star and friend accused by more than a dozen women of sexual assault and impropriety.
What has happened is declaration in the media of guilt.
Woo! Declaration in the media of guilt. Is that not our society? If the cops shoot and kill someone innocently, the media, the politicians, lawmakers, they all get up in front of the camera and grandstand and say, let's not rush to judgment. Let's not rush to judgment. All the facts are not in. All we have is allegations. Let's just let the system run its process before we make a judgment. Is that not true? All right. But however, for somebody like you and me, the media comes out and publicly slams us and condemns us. And she just got finished saying, basically in a nutshell, very intelligently and articulately, I might add, that this is the same thing that has happened with Bill Cosby. And I'm going to say it again. I personally believe that this public lynching that has came out of Bill Cosby is because he was trying to be a black man trying to buy and own NBC. Well, Pastor Dowell, why would they do stuff like that? You need to either wake up and smell the coffee, or you need to just go back to sleep. That's what you need to do if you are so deceived about the way this world runs. Let's continue on here. Listen to this.
Without proof.
Earlier this week, her remarks about the women who have come forward created a firestorm.
You were quote.
Okay, now this is the woman's getting ready to quote, and this is what they said. They said that these are her remarks. Again, and they said you were quoted. Watch this. I'm going to show y'all what happens in the news media.
Online as saying, forget those women. And that was a misquote. And that is not what I said. What I said is this is not about the women.
Ooh, now wait a minute. She said clear, I didn't say that. That was a misquote. I would have said, because I'm a little bit more uncouth. I'm not as polished as she is. I said, somebody lied on me. Flat out. I'm not going to try to protect the dignity and the honor of something that is a very dishonorable institution. I'm going to tell you flat out. Who were the damn liars that sit up there and lied on me? Bring them in front of my face right here and we'll have it out and we'll find out exactly what really truly happened. But she's a whole lot more professional than I am. And I admit that. And I don't believe it's a shortcoming in following me. I believe it's the passion inside. And that's the reason why you can't believe everything that somebody says. And how many of you just, as soon as you hear somebody say something, you automatically run with it. But when it comes to you, if somebody did the same thing to you, you'll get upset. You'll have a fit. You'll be enraged if somebody believes what somebody says and they lied on you. But you quickly go rush to judge with somebody else. Anyway, I'm telling you, man, she's doing good. I'm going to include a link down below, too, so you can physically see it.
This is about something else.
It sure is.
This is about the obliteration of legacy.
This is about the obliteration of a legacy of an honorable man. Well, he did it. Listen. No matter how many times I say this, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again just one more time. I'm going to say it again, hopefully. There are a lot, go on YouTube. There are a lot of things that are said negatively about me, Pastor Dowell. Watch this. I'm going to say something. Same thing she just got to finish saying. Every single one of them are liars. Every one of them are liars. And if they're not liars, I'm the type of guy that I would love to put my accuser sitting right across the table in front of me so everybody else out here can be able to see it and judge. Now, I don't know how much more honorable you can be than that. I don't know. But it's up to you to pick and choose what you're going to believe. But I do know this. The acid test of everything in life is this, is by their fruits. You shall know them, period, point blank. So, you see my fruits. And now what you need to do is pay attention to the fruit or the life of individuals who are pointing the fingers at me, just like Bill Cosby got fingers pointing at him. Go look at their fruits. And go look at their lives. And see if their lifestyle lines up to anything that pertaineth to righteousness, sanctification, holiness, being an example, working their ass off. You know, the whole 9 yards. Do they fit the bill? But see, some of you just ain't intelligent enough to do that, are you? Are you? Are you? Yeah, same thing going on here. Same thing. Of course, I take it as this. If somebody believes that mess, then good. I don't need them type of character, low budget people around me anyway. I don't. Because all they're going to do is just put a monkey wrench in everything and try to keep things from advancing. We don't need that drama. Let's go on here.
Because some people might think that it was dismissive.
I am a woman.
Now what she's saying is, and this reporter says, well, some people might think it's dismissive, thereby still continue with the statement, the false statement that was made, which she had already said I didn't make. And she said, well, some people might think it's dismissive. What she basically said, hold on, now wait a minute, I am a woman. I am a woman. Let me go ahead on, because
I am a woman. I would never say such a thing.
But she's under attack today as 3 more women step forward with new accusations against Cosby.
Phylicia, you should be supporting these women.
This is Gloria Allard, an attorney. Phylicia, you should be supporting these women. Listen, are you people past the idea that people can be paid an extraordinary amount of money to lie? Remember Stormy Daniels? She was literally paid $130,000 of hush money by President Donald J. Trump's attorney to keep quiet. And she didn't. She didn't. She's out in the news media, getting her face out there, getting publicity, everything. I keep telling you, as sick as it is, but look at this. All publicity is good publicity. And if it's gonna, and you gotta understand, the Bible, I'm gonna say this again. The Bible. And if you notice that some of you women have an extraordinary problem today keeping a good man, you ever notice that? Or keeping a man in general. One reason why you can't do it, you can't keep your damn mouth shut. But anyway, I'm not gonna digress. But the Bible, it never ever warns a woman against a wicked man or a man. But it always warns a man against a woman. It goes into great detail. It lays it out. It lays it out. It lays it out. And we're supposed to believe all this witch hunt with all these witches up here. That's all it is, nothing but just a dang witch hunt. You see, I don't know. I'm reporting on the facts that I do know. And I know what goes on and has gone on even in my own life and the lies that's been told on me, which I don't care. I really truly don't. It's up to the people individually to believe what they want to believe. I'm just strong enough to not give a damn about what the court of public opinion say, because you ain't got no judgment for me anyway. And I'm going to quote Jesus again. By their fruits, you shall know them. If you don't know me by my fruits, you'll never know me. Jesus even said, Yahshua even said this himself. I'm trying to intelligently educate you. Yahshua even said this. He says, look at here. If you're having a tough time believing what I am saying, then believe what I am doing. Because what I am doing testifies to the type of man I am. I paraphrase the whole thing. That's the same thing I'm saying to you. If you're having a hard time believing what I'm saying because of somebody else done spit in your ear and put a cancer in your mind, then believe the works. They testify. They don't lie. Period, point blank. Let's finish this up right here. I got to go.
When you first heard women were saying they had been drugged or raped, I had never heard that before. And I can't even speak to those things and don't want to.
Now, mind you, she has known this man for over 30 years. And she says, I have never heard that before. And I can't even speak to it. Same thing with us. Because we wasn't there. We don't know. It's all allegations. But man, when you can get somebody to just lie like that, they can do it. They can do it all day long. They can do it. It's sad. Watch this.
As Cosby arrives in Toronto to go on stage tonight, Rashad insisting this scandal is an orchestrated attack.
Who would have a vested interest in attacking the legacy of Bill Cosby? That's my question, too.
To critics who may believe Rashad has a financial interest in supporting Cosby, she says that's simply not how residuals work. The longer a show runs, she says, the smaller the residual.
See, they just don't stop, do they? They can't accept people for what they're saying to critics. And then they insert, again, more poison to critics by saying she's got an invested interest. Hold on, damn it. Time out for a moment. I believe that all these damn women got an invested interest because I know how wicked this world is. And I know the wickedness of a woman because I know what the wickedness of a woman is simply because of what this Bible says a woman is. You can give passes all you want. Pastor Dowell, I'm not some weak, simp-ass man that's going to bow down and cater to skirts. I'm not going to do it. Don't get me wrong. I love my sisters. I love my wife. I love women. I do. But I ain't about to toy around with that damn reverse psychology and all these damn, you're not going to put me in a low-based state to where I start trying to judge things based on feelings and emotions and the deceitful words that come out of your wicked heart. I'm going to pay more attention to your actions and see if they line up with your wicked heart. What comes out of your heart, it comes from your soul. It comes from your very mind. And whatever you say, and I heard people say it 1,000 times over and over and over and over and over again. I've heard them say it. I didn't mean that. You are a damn liar. If it came out of your mouth, you meant every single word of it. It's just that you did not know that your heart is evil above all things. And it is desperately wicked. You didn't know that your heart was dastardly wicked. You didn't know that your heart went to that type of level of debauchery, that type of level of immorality, that type of level of deceit, because it just come out of your mouth. And it revealed the secrets of your heart. So when people say, oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. You are a liar. You are a liar, a liar, a liar. And you better own up to it if you want any closure. And if you want to go forward in any way, shape, fashion, or form in this. You people see the problem today is that you have lived in treachery. You have lived in lies. And you have lived in deceit for so long that you can't even acknowledge the truth even about your own sorry self. When you're wicked, you just justify it over and over and over again. I see the poison, even at this news media, is still inserting into the low, base-minded people. I said it once, I said it 1,000, I'm going to say it again. I am sure that this bizarre behavior is deeply and collectively embedded in the subconscious mind of man, and not even Yah himself can remove it. And you know why he can't remove it? Because he will not go past your free will. See, what you need to know about yourself is that all of you were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. And it's amazing to me how that you can't see so clear when it comes to you. But when it comes to somebody else, you crystal clear. You got the whole picture down. And when people use words to insert poison like this Jezebel at the end of it did, to try to go against the credibility of Miss Rashad, some of you will leave that interview still with doubts in your heart. And it really don't matter what it really truly, what Bill Cosby says, what does, or what goes on in his life has no bearing on me whatsoever at all. I truly don't care. I don't. But I report on this stuff and use this for educational purposes only. Fair use notice. To try to do what I can to put a defibrillator on your mind to get you to learn how to think how this wicked world is, so that you'll be able to articulate something wisely when something goes on, especially when there's a public lynching of an iconic figure like this. Why everybody rushed to all these women? Because there's more of them. They pile on and then condemn the just. That's not a republic. A constitutional republic don't work like that. A democracy works like that, but not a damn constitutional republic. That don't work like that. A mob cannot take away the rights of one person, not in a constitutional republic. So what the hell you think is going on when you keep hearing democracy, 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 democracy? Anyway, I got to go. I get passionate over stuff like this, but I can see right now that the demonic infestation is all but real. It really is. You simp, sorry, BB pellet, pea, bean, chutzpah man. There's a sickness amongst you. It really is. There's a sickness amongst you. I'm gone. Shalom. That's the truth. That's the true straight.